Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today is July 26, 2023, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, the market's consolidating ahead of this big FOMC rate statement today. So looking at the major economic events, 8 p.m. South African time out of the United States, FOMC rate statement, that's an interest rate statement decision. Now this is a really important, possibly turning point for the economy if inflation is in check. Now, also today we have corporate earnings coming out for Meta, formerly known as Facebook, and we also have MasterCard. Now, looking at the various markets going into today's session, starting out with the Forex symbols, the major pairs pretty much consolidating. As we look at the indices, the Dow Jones holding on to its gains while the NASDAQ does bounce. Looking at the commodities, gold and oil both push higher. And looking at stocks, CISCO holding on to its gains. And lastly, in terms of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin remains unchanged. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. We're going to start with the Euro USD. Nice consolidation, this 110.59 level. And so is the GBP. Okay, we did retrace. We stopped retracing. We're bouncing a little bit. And you saw that nice little bounce off of the 30-day moving average for the GBP. Now we're in between our two moving averages, right where we want to be, right ahead of a big FOMC rate statement. Now I'm going to jump into commodities, and looking at gold does gain a little bit to 1969-ish level as it hit 70-ish level this morning, just above that 30-day moving average. And if we look at crude oil, also holding on to its gains and gaining further to $79 a barrel. So this has bona fide changed its character. Now the next real resistance level is $80. We're just shy of it, and then we could possibly hit $82 on the upside. Now it's a third day, so I do expect it one more day to push higher, but then we may have a reversal after that. Now looking at the US market, starting out with the Dow Jones holding on to its gains at 35,575. Again, we're only 1,000 points off of our all-time highs. So this is a really decent location for us to be. And if we look at the other major pairs, the NASDAQ, it did get that bounce to 15,600-ish level, just above it. And again, we're in between our two moving averages. Now looking at the stocks, now Microsoft came out with guidance that was lower than expectance in terms of their revenue. However, they still have some things in their pipeline that is giving some weight to the stock. So the stock is actually trading a little bit higher. As you can see here, 350-ish level. Even after hours, it did trade around this area as well. Now, looking at the individual stocks, Apple pretty much consolidating, coming out with quarterly earning reports next week. Now take a look at Facebook. Facebook has gotten a beating. Okay, did retrace from 318 down to 294. That's a big move, but it's on that 30-day moving average. So today is going to be a very decisive day. Now also today, FOMC, things could be really up in the air today as things are still coming down. Now looking at CISCO on its highs at $53 a share, just off of its highs, but holding on to it, which is very decent as this has broken out. Now lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin trading at 29,200, really unchanged day to day. Would have expected maybe a counter move yesterday, but it's not getting it. So we're just going to have to wait it out until something happens, but it's very fast and furious, and it's very unpredictable. It's not really trading. It's really consolidating, and then boom, it's trading kind of like the Turkish lira, which is very difficult to trade in my humble opinion. This is Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day.